Hey guys, it's Angie. So I've been seeing a lot of people share their numbers for 2021, and a lot of people are reaching that $100,000 mark. So I thought maybe I should do a video and see where I ended up for the year. Did I make 100,000 gross on eBay? And what exactly do those numbers mean? Also, I wanted to share with you some of my goals for 2022. So let's get started. The first thing I want to show you is how you find your sales numbers. So if you go to your eBay and right under here, it says sales, click on sales tab. It typically defaults to the last 31 days. So you just go down to last year, generate report. Unfortunately, I did not make $100,000 gross last year on eBay. I did sell $92,587.99. Let's talk about why I didn't reach that goal and what I'm going to do about it this year. Number one, I did not start full-time reselling until the end of February. If y'all remember, I was a full-time accountant last year before I decided to quit my job and take on eBay full-time. So that lost me almost 2 full months of full-time listing. Now I was listing, but not nearly as much as I was after that point. The other thing is in October, I had surgery, which put me out of commission for 4 to 5 weeks, where I really couldn't even list anything. I was really having a hard recovery. So that's a whole month as well of very little sales, because if you know eBay, you know that if you're not listing, you're not selling. So that's why I attribute to not quite making my goal for 2021. And I'm okay with that because I still think I did great. Now let me show you the numbers a little closer so we can talk about exactly what that means. Does that mean I made $92,000 a year? I wish. Okay, so of the $92,000, $4,875, see right here, was sales tax. Now that money never came to me. That money went directly to eBay and they submitted it to the appropriate taxing authorities. Yay. I cannot imagine having to do sales tax for every single state. My selling costs were $34,132. So what does that $34,000 include? Number one, it included $18,000 in shipping labels. Any labels that you print on eBay are going to be shown right here so you know exactly how much to take off. The eBay fees are a separate number, but there's lots of things included in there. Your insertion fees, all your final auction value fees. I also paid $2,843 in promoted listing fees. I like to promote my listings and therefore I have fees associated with that. There is international fees of $78.60, and I'm going to be real with you, I have no idea why we're charged international fees. And when I clicked on the little link, it says, to learn more, please see the help page. Not very helpful. The transaction fee credits are if I have returns and they return money back to me in the form of final auction value fees when someone returns an item. I also pay my subscription of $59.95 a month, which adds up to $719. The account level credit is at the beginning of 2021. They were still giving a promotion for $30 worth of promoted listings credit, but they did away with that after the first quarter. So that brings me down from the $92,000 all the way down to $53,580.88 to be exact. So does that mean I made $53,000 on eBay last year? And if someone else's number comes to $53,000, did we make the same amount? Not at all. I go for super, super low cost items. I really try to make at least 10% on each item that I purchase. Now, one of the things I do is keep a spreadsheet of exactly how much I pay for my materials or my inventory. Not including yard sale purchases, my total was $4,264. Super, super low. So when you take that off the $53,000, I still made close to $50,000. Not everyone does that. A lot of people pay up for their items, and so their sales may be very similar to mine. Their fees may be very similar to mine, but when it comes to the bottom line of the $53,000, their profit may be significantly less than what I make because I buy such low cost items from the Goodwill bins and yard sales so that I'm making about 10 times my money or better. And with that, my profit is typically higher. I watched a daily refinement video where he talked about selling $200,000 on eBay, and he said with that you should be able to profit $40,000 to $50,000. And I'm thinking, gosh, I profit more than that on half of that amount. So I guess my takeaway on this is don't always compare yourself to others. Your cost of goods are going to be totally different. And unless people are telling you what their cost of goods were for every item that they're doing, you really don't know the big picture of actually how much they're making. Because if people are doing retail arbitrage and they're paying up for a lot of items, their profit's going to be a lot less. Next, I want to talk about 2022 goals. It was just the new year and lots of people do resolutions. I'm not a big resolutions person. I'm more a goal-oriented kind of person. So let's talk about my 2022 goals for this year. Number one, I would like my sales to be gross of $120,000. I really think that that's doable for me. This year could have easily been at 100,000. The more I'm doing full time, the better I am getting at it. And I find that I'm more efficient, I'm finding better items, and I'm really striving to reach that 120,000 gross profit margin this year. The other item that I want to do is I'd like to build my YouTube channel. I'm not going for big hopes and dreams, but I'd like to grow it to at least 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm more than halfway there, so that would make me very happy. If it goes above that, great, but that is my goal for the year. And then my third goal this year would be to continue on having a healthy lifestyle. So I had some surgeries in 2021. I guess the reality of life that y'all have an expiration date out there has weighed heavily on me. So I'm definitely on a healthy lifestyle kick, trying to get in better shape and losing more weight and just being healthier than I was the year before. And then finally, my fourth goal this year is the same goal that I have every year, and that is to live my life and be happy. I've learned over the years that having a lot of money and having a lot of things does not bring you happiness. So this year, I really want to especially focus on being happy and building friendships and relationships with people and just being more in my life on a daily basis. And part of that is doing a job that I love, because I love this. I wouldn't change this for the world. Something about having joy in what you do for a living is way more important than making more money. So I guess the big thing that I want to say is I did not meet my goal for 2021, and I am okay with that, because I think goals are something that you're striving for and should be a little out of reach, that it makes it a challenge for you to get there. So if you're close and you almost get it, that is not a failure. That is just another step in the right direction. So while I technically failed my goal, I came super duper close, and that just gives me the motivation to keep on this year and work even harder towards my goals that I set for this year. So I hope you're doing the same as well. All right, until next time, I am Angie. If you enjoy my content, would love if you hit the subscribe and like button below, and we'll see you next time.